Hello and welcome to my channel LB Plans. My name is Elle and today I will be planning the month of April in my Wonderland 222, which is my catch-all planner. This is an A5 size and today I have a treat. I attended the River City Planner Meetup back in January and I met this wonderful person who has a shop called Teals and she's actually also on YouTube as well, so check her out if you're into bullet journaling. I'm amazed that she's able to draw layouts and enjoy it because I did not. So but I got this beautiful spring kit from her. Depending on what you like, you might call it Sakura or you might call it Japanese cherry blossoms, but it's divine and it's on washi sticker paper, so I can't wait to use this. So I've been actually holding this since January to use it for April, since I already had purchased some kits for the other months. I got this cute washi from her. This is also on the same type of thin washi paper, so it has like the backing behind it. So I went ahead and pre-cut the pieces that I am going to use, and this cute washi tape with these like Japanese cherry blossom flower petals. I don't know, I just love it. So I decided to give like a little introduction because I am going to do a voiceover. So I have a collection of pens just in case. To be honest, I really don't like the Energel Klerna in a 0.4, so I'm like part-time cheap, so I will go ahead and use this. So I've been using it a lot in my Hobonichi Cousin, but it writes better, I think, on regular paper. I don't know how I like it on the Tomoe River paper, but I do have a 0.5 refill, so I'm going to give that a try. I love this pen. I got it from Cloth and Paper a while ago. I don't know what type it is, but I didn't think I would like a needle. Let's see if you can see that needle point top, but I do enjoy it. But it's not very user-friendly sometimes. It can smear, so you have to be careful, but it writes very thick, very bold. My favorite is the Sarasa Mark-On by Zebra. This is a 0.5. It is my favorite pen, so I have a couple of these, and this is a new one actually that I just unwrapped, so I haven't taken off the sticker yet. And then I have my Sakura pen that I've had this pen actually, I would say at least 4 years. I got this from Cloth and Paper and I found the refills online, and it's a 0.5. So you can't find the body anymore, but the 0.5 ink refills, I found it on Amazon. So I do enjoy this pen, and it writes very bold. So I will be, you know, I wanted to have my options available so I could switch back and forth. I do have this Once More with Love washi tape. It is a Sakura Blossoms. I don't know. I think I found this at Michael's maybe 3 or 4 years ago. It was in my washi stash, and I just love Japanese cherry blossoms, so I'm going to use that. I have a doll. Her name is Brittany in Mariposa Studios Designs.com. Look. I put this on the back so you guys could see it because I know I am not going to remember where I got this from, but you know, she goes with the color theme. Let's see, anything else? I mean, I'm going to be using some add-ons from Planner Kate Functional Kit. MK503. I've kind of pre-filled some of the things out that I could use. Let's see, is there anything else that I'm missing? I don't think so, so let's get planning. All right, so to get started with the month of April, I couldn't decide if I wanted to do my April overview first or the monthly. I originally decided to do the monthly. Now this kit is not formatted for monthly. Actually, this is a weekly kit, but I was like, oh, you know what? The sizes would work for my monthly, and that's kind of how I used it. So I kind of over layered the days of the week just a little bit. So because they're slightly longer than the box. But I think it worked out for the most part. I love the flower petals for the date covers. I thought those were very cute. I didn't waste your time showing me getting those all off the paper. What I do like about the washi sticker paper, it does, the stickers do come off a whole lot easier than matte sticker paper, clear matte, but clear matte works just as fine as well. I know there's a cost association when dealing with that washi sticker paper, so I completely understand. Use what you got. You don't have to be all fancy. For some of the sticker shops out there, I think the clear sticker paper is just as great, but that's neither here or there. So I'm gonna use the to-do and then just kind of make like a little to-do list. I forgot to erase that there's a wedding on the 22nd, but I wanted to put the reminder there, so you just see me making that adjustment. And I don't know if you can see this, but I can. That pin, like I was telling you about the Klarna, I don't normally care that you can see through on the opposite side, but I feel like the handwriting was very light and the ink is very light, so I don't understand why it shows the way that it does. I guess that's neither here or there. So I'm just marking off my bills, and guys, I cannot remember. Like, this is the sad part about being on auto pay and being on salary. And I guess the great thing about budgeting, I just can't remember when things are due. So when things change on me, I forget. So you see, I'm going to my little cheat sheet that I have in there to know when my particular bills are due. A lot of my bills go to my Chase credit card. So like my T-Mobile bill, my subscriptions, things like that, they go to my Chase credit card. And so they're on auto pay, and then I know that I have to make a minimum payment of X amount on Chase. So I always write down what that minimum payment is, and then any spending, I add that to it, and that's how I do my bills. I do love the deco that came with this kit. It is so adorable. Just reminds me of just Japanese culture. I'm here for it. And so now I go to my April overview. I originally think I measured my washi strip out to not include April overview, or to include it, but then I decided just to get rid of it in general, so I whited it out because you would have whited it. I used the whiteouts because I know you'll be able to see through that. As you'll see when I do my April review, you'll see that I just left it there. I don't care that you can see through it. And these are little subheadings that I had already wrote out of things. I love using the Sakura petals, or I call it Sakura. See, I'm one of those people. I love using the blossom petals as like goals, or a little task for the goals. Not many goals for this week. I want to keep it simple. I need to paint my son's room. That's the priority goal. And then I think taxes, and that's it. And then I'll figure out what the third goal is. I use some date dots that I had with a different kit to mark important dates that we have going on. Actually, I'm going to have to reopen back up my planner to see what those dates are. Oh my God, it just looks so cute. I enjoy it. I didn't mention that, but I did use the clear, what is it called? It's the clean color dot from Zig. I am enjoying using those dots. It takes a while for you to kind of figure out and get the pressure right, but once you figure it out, I love those things. And then on the Tomo River paper, they're very faint, as on regular paper, it's more defined. So you'll see, like, I tried to do something, then I just shoot away from it. But yep, I wanted to put the dates out there so we don't have school. We have standardized testing starting, a wedding that we're going to, and I need to remember early dismissal. Same thing with holidays. I had to go find my holiday stickers so I can go back to the monthly and write those in. Yes, I kind of plan all over the place. It is what it is, because even though I was working on the monthly overview, I went back to fill in the dollar amounts for the bills that I needed to remember. And then I would go back to the overview and remember a goal, which is finalizing taxes. And I need to have a discussion with my husband on how we're going to pay it, because I owe the IRS, or no, we owe IRS. And yeah, that's going to be fun. One thing about me, I will move something. Let me tell you, if I don't like the way I can put something down, and if I don't like the way it looks, I will change my mind and move it, and I am okay with that. So that's the real reason I have that little orange plastic blade, because it does a very good job picking up things. And stickers once it's laid on the paper, it does a very good job of kind of getting under that and moving those things over. I need to figure out what day I'm going to use for a me day. I haven't figured that out, but I need to take off one PTO day for the month of April just for me. And I think that's really it. For family meetings. So family meetings are very important. We're going to have 2 this month, but I chose the wording to be a little different. We're going to talk about inactive behaviors on the first family meeting, because that one is coming up on the upcoming Monday from when I'm recording this. And then the next topic, we'll discuss that, and then in the family meeting, and we'll go from there. But yes, instead of saying laziness, we're going to do inactive behaviors. That'll go over a whole lot better. I decided to use the Sakura petals, even though originally I wanted to use the other washi tape that I used in the front. I thought using the Sakura petals would be very nice. And then the Once More But Love little Sakura ninjas. I don't know what's all going on. Kawaii sticker. I don't know what's all going on in there. But like I said, I used those kind of like to separate the headings. And here's a great example of where my mind is thinking in columns or in rows, and I want things to look a certain way. But once I start, and I knew this when I started putting the washi tape and stuff down and the little headings down, I was like, we don't have that many joint bills. I don't have that many solo bills. And so as I began to write those in and use the little, zig dot to, so I can check them off, I started realizing I don't have that many bills. And I kept going back looking at the previous month, because I'm like, am I missing stuff? But one of the main reasons is that we did a huge consolidation. So a lot of the things that I was keeping track of, I don't have to, because it's going to be under one payment, which is now me adding the citizen payment, which I don't know what it is quite yet, but I will fill it in when that time comes. I know it's a lot of information, but it's just, I operate better when my bills are on auto pay, and there's no stress of remembering things being done and I don't have to pay them. There's only 2 bills that I have that are not on auto pay. That's my mortgage. Hey, it is what it is, because that's the biggest payment that I have to make. And then, that we make, I just hit submit in Xfinity, because I have a thing about paying the cable bill. I don't know. It's just ridiculous. I don't like paying it. We're going to cut the cord. I don't know when that's going to happen, but we're going to cut the cord. But you'll see me moving these up, because when I'm realizing that I don't have a lot of bills, and a lot of these are just placeholders for when I spend. So that's why I don't have an amount. Like, I don't have an amount for Target. Amazon is just my monthly subscription for Prime. But other than that, I don't have amounts for these things just yet, because I don't know what I'm going to spend. And then I track my son's bills that he owes me, like his car insurance, his toll charges, his cell phone that he upgraded, anything that he pays on the money he owes me for a new car battery, and his living deposit. Guys, like, I've been in my feelings. That's one of the reasons why I've been kind of missing, because I've been in my feelings, because it's time for my son to prepare to go off to college, and I don't know how I feel about that. So yeah, so let's go through the overview of everything now that it's all done. So I didn't mention this before, but the April cover page, I got that from off of Canva. I just searched for spring, and that's what came up, and I was like, oh, that's pretty. I used that, and I just printed it on some vellum. Now, as you can see, I was going to take the zig and kind of go over the white number to kind of put it back on color. But then I thought about it, that is a white sticker. It will not give me that transparent look like it would give me on the Tomo River paper, so I decided not to do it. So I do enjoy how this came out. I just left blank spots for like kids' needs and stuff. And like I said, the other things that we have for the family meeting, I will add to those as necessary. I'm trying to think, did I put anything to do? Yeah, I think I've already updated my list. So looking at it now, looking at what I recorded, it's kind of two different things. But I like having the option to write in more to-dos. I forgot to write in Neil's wedding, my bad dog, but I will be there with bells on. I'm trying to think, is there anything else on the monthly? I just love the way it comes out. It is just so freaking adorable. And then on the overview, I kind of use that as a monthly tracker for bills and stuff. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you have any questions for me, please leave them down below. Until next video, you guys take care.